So, welcome back to World of Tanks. I'm not particularly fond of this map, and as you will see, this is a slow, well, not so slow a game, but quite a slow game with a change of hearts at the beginning. Look at the mini-map, and I see lots of vehicles going left, more going right, and I know that with this TD I have a lot of time before firing. I'm not particularly fond of this start. I miss a couple of shots. I could have been more aggressive, but since I'm not a good player, when I'm aggressive I lose my hit points. And so this is not a very effective start. But fortunately, by looking at the minimap, I see that there are a lot of friends in this area. And I also noticed that they are not, the enemy are progressing on the other side. So I react quite slowly, in fact. I should have moved earlier, but still. So as you can see, it takes a long time to reload once I have unloaded the shells I have. So not a very good start. We've been playing for 2 minutes. I've only entered a couple of shots. And I see that the other flank is about to be lost. So I decide to take advantage of my speed. And as you can see, the STD is, well, you probably know it, the STD is quite fast. So it's quite easy to relocate. And what I should do is try to sort of move more frequently and change my position while I'm reloading, so as not to lose so much time waiting for the reload and waiting for my shells to be loaded. Fortunately, we finished this tank. And what I should do now is reload. Okay, take advantage of the fact that I'm moving, that there are no enemies in sight, so I should be reloading while traveling, which I don't do. But this is what you should try to do, especially when you have that type of loader. You should try taking advantage of relocating and changing positions while reloading, especially when you have 30 seconds reload. So quite slow to see that this flank is free almost, that the enemies have regrouped near the base. As I said, fortunately the STD is quite fast. And as you can see, as you will see, it is, when played properly, which is not my case, I have to admit, but when played properly, the STD can be devastating, especially when you are facing lower tiers. Of course, when you're facing tier 10, tier 11, things are not so easy, but you will see what happens to that poor IS-3. So I know I will take a shot, but he will take more than one. Look at that. Look at that poor guy. There was nothing he could do. There was nothing he could do. So once again, I should be reloading now. I see that all the enemies are close to their base. I should be reloading. once again. So this is something I have to work on. I also should be more focusing on my of where I'm going and where I'm aiming. But still, so this should be okay. One and two. I don't know. I suppose I missed him. I don't know. And there we go again for a long reload. I hope you've noticed that I'm not shooting gold when you play against equal tiers or tier 8, lower tiers or equal tiers. I mean, you have enough penetration with standard rounds, because if you play with if you only shoot gold rounds, this is going to be complicated. This is going to become complicated economy wise. I'm trying to take a shot, but I can't see no one, and suddenly, oops, my first shot here is really bad. I mean, that's tragic. Fortunately, I ricochet, which is not something you usually do with this tank. This TD is not. Well, you can have the one-off ricochet from time to time, but not so great. Thank you for the thumbs up. So you see, I have one shell left, and I realized that I should be reloading, which is what I'm doing. And I will make one more mistake. Better spoil you what's going to arrive. I'm going to make one more mistake because of the long reload. But I wanted to take an extra shot, so that's why I made this mistake. I'm not finished reloading, and so yeah, there we go. Fortunately, he's one shot, and so that's a victory. So for me, that was quite a good game. Quite a good game, in fact. 4 kills, 4,000 something. So that was quite a